Watches and Wonders 2025 has closed its doors in Geneva, but the creations of fine watchmaking will be unveiled throughout the year in the pages of magazines and at retailers. In a very unique situation this year, Vincent Davot, specialist watch journalist and watch manufacturer, shares his favorites with us. There are a lot of them because we were told the show would be a bit average, a bit lackluster with the crisis and everything. But actually no, there's a huge amount to see. It was huge for both men and women. I was fascinated by all the Chanel collections, for example. The Chanel jewelry was sublime. The Chopard pieces were magnificent. Lots of beautiful stones, large sizes, warm pieces with beautiful colors.
Cartier, toujours magnifique, extrêmement Cartier. La Panthère chez Cartier.
So at Cartier, it's always magnificent, extremely Cartier. I really fell in love with the tank privé at Guichet. It's a dandy world. It's something out of the ordinary.
Voilà, c'est une montre de dandy, c'est quelque chose qui sort de l'ordinaire.
At Jaeger-LeCoultre, marvels were unveiled.
Il y a tellement de choses à voir, les miniatures, effectivement.
Actually, there are so many things to see. The miniatures at Jaeger. But Jaeger, I'm a huge fan of the Reverso. It's a watch that conveys a lot of history, so I'm very attached to it. They have métier d'art that they know how to craft with great finesse and delicacy. As for mechanics, some models are distinguished by work on the components between the gear train and the balance wheel to regulate the movement's rate.
Alors évidemment, le nouvel échappement Rolex, qui n'est pas véritable.
So obviously the new Rolex escapement isn't really new, since other brands use this type of direct impulse escapement. But Rolex innovating like this is always we won't call it a revolution, but it's something exceptional, it's new, it's innovative with ceramic, silicon and 5 Hz. Interesting.
Innovant avec de la céramique, du silicium, du 5 Hz.
Here's a look at a variation of the Ingénieur watches that Brad Pitt himself appreciated in a customized version for the film F1.
Alors IWC, alors là on est vraiment dans le...
So, IWC, we're really in the pure ingénieur category here. In terms of technology, it's more robust, but I think they've reworked the ingénieur well. I was more forthcoming last year. I found it a little more, perhaps a little heavy. Perhaps I was used to the older models. I thought they'd done a lot of work on it this year. It's much lighter and much more attractive, especially with the variations. Unfortunately for young watch lovers and those with limited means, it's difficult to find affordable models. Here, most watchmaking requires atmospheric budgets.
Oui, alors effectivement, et ça c'est quand même, ça revient régulièrement dans la bouche de mes confrères, les prix sont très élevés. La crise qui nous touche tous.
Yes, that comes up regularly among my colleagues. The prices are very high. The crisis that's affecting us all, perhaps less so in Switzerland than France, Italy and Germany, which are also affected, means we're paying more attention to prices, and the growth in value still makes us ask questions. So indeed, for a young person, it's quite difficult. There are ultimately many very beautiful things, but often also, let's say, very expensive. So they are justified because, obviously, manual labor is expensive. Labor in Switzerland is expensive. The raw material is expensive. Gold, which is widely used today, costs around 100 Swiss francs per gram. So yes, all of this is expensive. No, I would be very attentive. Try to look at brands like Bremont. Yes, I really fell in love with the price, the value, the perceived value. The Tudor Pelagos Extreme, which is exceptional in quality. With a movement that's truly extremely efficient, exceptional finishing quality for 1,000 meters, or for, if I remember correctly, 5,200 euros. Mind-blowing.
Une qualité de finition exceptionnelle pour 1000 mètres, le tout pour de mémoire 5200 €, hallucinant.
Who might be immediately tempted by a complication, here's a look at the perpetual calendar from Frédéric Constant.
Oui, il est très bien, oui. Alors, on est déjà...
Yes, it's very good. Yes. So we're already looking at the discerning enthusiast. Now we're tackling the perpetual calendar. It's a piece that's already a status piece, but it's a very beautiful piece and also very well placed. It's under 10,000 Swiss francs for this type of complication. It's very chic. But we're always spoiled with Frédéric Constant, because for a manufacturer, we get a price that's very good in terms of quality, aesthetics and value.
En esthétique et en valeur, c'est très bon.
So many breathtaking dials that we'll discover in more detail throughout the year.